Now we have to find out the structural equation modeling by using AMOS software. Go to the file, select the data files, click the file name, and I already entered the data in SPSS software. So I select this file, open it, the SPSS data.sav. It is an extension of SPSS files. Okay, now click OK. But the data is disappeared. How to it is? Third column, third row, just click this. We get the data from the SPSS data file. See, so now we have to perform the structural equation modeling for the 9 variables R1, R2 up to R9. These are the variables computed from the 5-point scaling technique. Okay, now we draw the diagram. Just we go to the first row, third column icon, click this and draw the diagram like this. 9 variable, so 9 clicks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So the rearrangement of diagram, how it is possible? We select the all fingers raised this icon, just click this. So it is all selected. Okay, now rotate the diagram, just click the round icon. Now just click in any shape. We have move like this. Okay, and this icon, red color, click this. We move the middle of the window. Okay, resize the diagram, just click this icon. Okay, now we got it. Okay, one by one the variables are dragged into the rectangular box. So all are selected. So what it is? Control Z. Okay, first we unselect the all items in the icon, just click OK, unselected. Now we have to each variable into the drag into the rectangular box. See, like this. Just long press and put it into the rectangular box. That's it. Only 9 variables, but remaining are 14 variables. Okay, we add more 5 more. Okay, now no problem. We go to the first row, third column, click the icon and click into the ellipse button. We add 1, 2, 3 and 4. Last one 5. Okay. Now R10, R11, R12 drag into the rectangular box, R13 and R14. These are the observed variables. Okay, now we named as right click object properties, variable name, anything you can give, but I will give R, and this one is also R because R1, R2, R14. So generally we insert R. Okay, that's it. Close. Now these are the unobserved variables, error terms. How how to name for these 14 error variables. Go to plugins and click name unobserved variables. Yes, it is E9, E8, that's it, E1, E2, E3, E9, and this type E10, E14. Okay, now go to view, click analysis properties, estimation, don't change, numerical, don't change, bias, don't change, output, we make it a standardized estimates and squared multiple correlation. Last one, modification indices. Three changes in the output box. There is no OK close button, so we have to close here. Close. Now we run the diagram. The diagram is completed. So now we have to calculate estimates. Click this. It asks file name, so we have to put file, anything else, anything you want to. Okay, save. That's it. See the red box activated. Click this box, we get the values. These are the standardized values. And click the unstandardized, we get the values. But it is not interested. We very much concentrate in standardized estimates. Okay, now we go to view and text output. We get the output of structural equation modeling. So we go to click this one, model fit. Click it. See the p-value, the CMIN in the box, the p-value 0.000, this is less than 0.05, and also CMIN by DF, this is 10.211. See, the main rule for the model fit is point greater than 0.05 and less than 5. It is very important for the model fit. So our data, see, the model is not fit because this is not more than 0.05 and this is not less than 5. So the model is not fit for this data. So we close it, the AMOS output. This is the execution of structural equation modeling in AMOS. Thank you.